Hello there, my name is Søren, and I'm going to give you a short introduction to the Sidhe card deck. It is a very special set of cards that has been produced in order to enhance aspects of your inner being that you are usually not that much aware of. And the whole creation of the card deck started with two of my very good friends, Jeremy Berg here at this side, and in the center you have David Spangler. These two wonderful people were approached by the Sidhe in an attempt to start a connection between the Sidhe and we humans. And the invitation was to create a Sidhe card deck, but under certain conditions. For instance, it was a very intense wish that there should not be any cards who portrayed the Sidhe themselves, because it would sort of derail the focus from engaging our inner nature to just simply become fascinated by exotic beings and in a way repeating the old age and becoming dependent of outer beings. But the intention was to let our own inner nature open itself to our inner Sidhe nature, really. And this is a most wonderful adventure, and I have enjoyed using the cards immensely. And I use the cards on my workshops and the Sidhe guide school that Susie and I have here in Denmark. I would like to give you a very, very short introduction to the cards, and it will be very simple. But nevertheless, there are, speaking in general, 3 different groups of cards, plus some more. One of the groups is what could be called the stone cards. And you can have a look here at some of these stone cards. They're beautifully drawn by Jeremy. And each stone is like an entity or a friend speaking to your and my inner nature. And there are 12 stone cards. Then there are 16 dancer cards, and the dancer cards have quite a different approach. They intend to stimulate your inner dancing nature, the moving, flowing aspect of your being, and set something in motion that is really very different from the stone aspect of being anchored and deeply connected to the land and your reality. So the dancer cards, 16 in total, they are the second part of the cards. Then later, after the first edition, Jeremy got further inspiration to include 22 Sidhe Grail cards. And these Grail cards are a whole world in itself, because there are 4 suits, just like in normal card when you play cards. But the suits are about our inner Sidhe nature in different ways. And the beautiful and very powerful imagery here is really about evoking aspects of the depth of our inner being. However, speaking in general, you can put the Sidhe Grail cards and the dancer cards together, and they all become dancer cards, mingling with the stone cards. And this is also a key to our Sidhe nature, because there, in a way, you can say that our inner Sidhe is a combination of our stone, our standing stone, and our moving, flowing, connecting dancer. And together, they weave a pattern of aliveness and openness to the world in inventive and playful ways. I might add that there are 5 other cards. There is the central cards of the whole set, and there are 3 special cards with, you can say, admonitions about where to go. But speaking in total, I just want to say that following the cards, the card deck is a manual. It is a manual. It is 254 pages, so that's a big one. But very importantly, you do not need to be an expert in any manual to play with these cards. I myself, I'm very unconventional in my approach to using the cards because I really find that the most interesting aspect of working with the cards is what do they evoke in me right now? And if you haven't noticed, there is no words on the cards. You don't have an explanation on the cards. So therefore you have to be completely on your own to investigate what this is really calling forth in your inner nature. We could make a suggested example of how to work with the card. There are many ways. You can shuffle the cards and simply take a random card after asking a specific kind of question. And you really need to be sincere and focused. I have been astonished about the wisdom and the guidance that I have received from the cards, because it speaks to me and it helps unlocking doors in my inner nature. And I could tell you stories about the cards and how they have helped me becoming aware of important aspects in my life. I guess this is the same for all cards if you use them in a deep way. But I simply want to make my case for these absolutely wonderful cards. David has been the main writer. Jeremy has been the fantastic artist, and together they have weaved a pattern of opening the doors to our inner she nature, so we can also engage with our she relatives. I could try to give you an example. So the question I could ask would be something like, and I'll make it very open to you so you can see the cards. I will do like this. Okay, no, we can turn it around. I don't know, I can do it blindly. There are many ways to do it. Here a card comes out there. I forgot my question. How can I, in the best possible way, reach you in making these cards an inspiration in your life and something you would possibly like to engage with? So how can I inspire you in the best way? I'll draw a card and let's see. Wow. And here you have a very special motive. I won't say anything about the motive. I would like to let you have a look on the card yourself and simply have this feeling of what does this card with a lion in the foreground, in the front, and behind you have a stone and a sword in the stone, and you are in a forest and you can see the sunshine is between the trees behind. So what feeling do you get from this card? Be true to yourself, because you need to be open to what this evokes in you. So my question was, how can I help inspire you finding these cards interesting and opening to an approach to your own she nature? Well, this is something about, to me at least, this is my interpretation, a silent power, a power resting in deep identity, something that becomes the center of the universe. So when you and I are centered, the world moves but we are in peace. And that's actually a very good admonition or inspiration, because this is what the she cards are all about. They are about helping you and me to become deeply focused. And the sword in the stone is authority, it is sovereignty, it is your and my royal nature, you could say. It is also the power to fight for what is righteous and true and beautiful and full of kindness. So this was the first card. Then I could continue with another question. Sitting here right now, what could inspire me to come across the borders and meet you, although this is not live when I am sharing it with you? How can I engage in the best possible way with you? So I'll try to make card. How can I engage in the best possible way with you? I don't know what the card is. Wow! The bridge. This is a card showing that it is very important to be a good bridge builder, to build bridges between the outer and the inner. So what is within me is really something you can feel and it comes out, but it is also about bridging between our human nature and the she aspect of our inner nature. And it is about building a bridge between the world of the she and the world of the humans, coming together, healing the planet, creating the family reunion that we really need today. So this is my second card. Well, the last card I would like to draw in this small session is my wishes for you right now. What could be my wishes for you and how you can relate in your very own unique way. So let's see. And this is interesting because I have many wishes, but let me see what comes out of me in this way. Oh, wow. You can read about the cards themselves when you look into the manual if you buy the books, but I don't want to reveal too much, but this is really a knight, and there is a burning flame in his heart. So I could say that this is a knight with something that is flaming within. It is connected to the heart, to hope, to joy, to upliftment. And he is a warrior. He is a warrior of love. And he is what you and I need to engage on the journey. Actually, let me say, in concluding, this is the Knight of Burning Hope, and he is actually the first of the 22 she cards, and it is his journey or her journey that is the pathway through all the cards. So it is a very beautiful help I got here by bringing this card up. I didn't know it was coming, but this is what we need: burning hope and flaming engagement from the heart in order to become the bridge builders and to engage with our deep identity, our she nature, blossoming in our human nature. So, the wonderful cards here are absolutely wonderful, indispensable helpers if you like to engage with cards, if you like to be playful with this kind of tool. And there you go, I leave you with it, and thank you so much for your attention.